November 11th, 1952. My darling, please excuse the pencil, but I've already bathed and I don't want to get inky again. This has been just an ordinary day, I guess. We were swamped at work, but it went smoothly enough. Johnny complimented me on the way I handle rushes, so feel better about my sore feet. I saw Mother Raper in the window today, so if she went to the hospital, she's back now. Really, I haven't sat down and talked to her since school started. Actually, I haven't done anything since school started, like hearing the recitals, or the symphony, or swim, or visit the kids in another apartment, or read any books. But I'm lucky in that I've managed to keep up my schoolwork, laundry, letters to you and Mother, and gotten quite a bit of sleep. I met Ray Powell on the campus today. I sure was glad to see him. We had quite a chat about school, finances, his family, you, and our plans, etc. Of all of the fellows in music school, I think I've enjoyed Ray the most, with Mike and Frankie running close second. Ray and I used to talk by the hour at least one day a week. His wife Nancy is a doll, too, and sometimes I hope to see this baby daughter. But poor Ray really has troubles. Nancy has never worked and simply refuses to, even a part-time job, even when the parents have said they'd take care of the little girl. Ray is in school full-time and working full-time, and yet a wife and a baby are a little beyond him. The baby was born in September, I think, and Ray's debts are about $560 right now, with some tuition yet to pay, and insurance, and I don't know what all. I'm so surprised at Nancy. Working might be a little hard, but it would help pay the big bills now, and Ray wouldn't expect her to work for very long. Bob Bishop just called me. I met him at Aspen, and asked me to call some married woman and ask her if to call him. Her husband doesn't want her to work, especially with men, and Bob wanted her to do some typing for him or something. After I called her, we decided the next time the phone rings, we were going to say, "Home Wreckers, Inc., which home wrecker do you want?" I sure hope nobody like the house mother calls about now. I'm beginning to wonder if one of my roommates was broke. There's a few dollars I can't seem to locate. At any rate, I think I'll find another hiding place. These kids are very irresponsible. They borrow in parentheses, anything they can find, even in drawers, and never think to return it. Especially deodorant, toothpaste, stamps, glue, Scotch tape, and Kleenex. All of my things are hidden amongst my lingerie. Every now and then I can't find anything myself, which reminds me, Connie took my tape measure and now I can't find it. And somebody took the pencil out of my purse. Boy, that makes me mad. My piano lessons should go pretty fair tomorrow, unless my hands are cold or I am nervous. Today was a holiday, I discovered, and I sure hope your letter was picked up in time to make it to Boulder Wednesday morning. In our values report, we are thinking about starting out with a socio-drama. They tell me a socio-drama resembles a skit with the idea of getting some social change or idea across to the audience. Miss Cutler said I didn't have to take an exam. I won't have time before next week to go in and see Pierno. But when I go, I hope to have enough, and he has time enough to really discuss it with him. Last night he was so busy he just said maybe I should consider a loan. He'd keep his fingers crossed, and here's an application. I didn't see George to talk to him yesterday or today, either one. Sometimes when I realize how much these next 2 quarters will cost for me for tuition, $400, I'm very tempted to quit and finish at Colorado University next year. Even if I had to go a whole year, the tuition would be $140. But I'd run into a dozen snags trying to do it. So I guess I'll go 1 more quarter here at least and then start praying. I just noticed my tape measure, so I'll quit cussing now. Winnie just came in and opened all the windows wide. These people who come in with coat and gloves and complain it's hot. I ran into Barb this morning. They are 2 old ladies who have... Turn the page here. Spoken for the cheaper apartment. But if they don't want it, or if they take the basement apartment, then Cecil and Barb are going to try to get it. I sure hope they do. $20 over the period of a year is a neat little sum. All day long, $20 a rent a month for an apartment. Goodness gracious. Okay. All day long, I've been sitting and thinking of you, my honey. So help me. One day, my power is going to weaken, and you'll find me parked in your room when you come back from the sink. Thursday is getting to be as long as Monday for some reason. I guess it's because after working only 3 hours on Wednesday, Thursday seems like a long day. I hope I have a letter from you tomorrow, or I'll be tempted to sit down and cry. I saw Dan, but not long enough to ask him if he was going home. I don't want to be away from you for 3 weeks with him. Last time he was so busy, he just said maybe I should... I don't want to be away for 3 weeks. Got to get on the right page. But I've always been home for Christmas. This will be the first year my mother has only seen me twice. This will be my first Thanksgiving away from home, too. I think I'll stop talking about home. I'm beginning to feel sad. You should see the look on my mother's face when one of us kids comes home, especially if we are all 3 there at once. So it seldom happens. I hope my big sister gets Christmas Day off, and I hope Cleone stays with us and not at the Cobers. Mother would be crushed if she went to the Cobers, unless she went up in the evening. May still can't make up her mind whether to open Thanksgiving or not. She probably won't, though. Sweetheart, it's 10:30, and I want to knit a couple more rows, and then I'll go to bed. Can I take your picture with me again? For some reason, I'm lonelier this week than usual. The first thing I see when I came in the door is your picture, and I can't take my eyes off it now that I'm here at the desk. My darling, I'll say good night and sweet dreams, and I love you so much that if Friday doesn't hurry up and get here, and this is only Tuesday, how will I ever be able to wait? All my love always, Joyce. I love you much and miss you loads. I love you, sweetheart, and all my thoughts are with you. Tell Friday goodbye, and I love you so much.